This brawler is the most underrated brawler in Brawl Stars, and I'm going to show you why. Before we can even go over that, I need to figure out how to pronounce her name because I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. So let's listen to an old man say how to pronounce her name.
Because the name Beatrice is derived from French Beatrice and from Latin Beatrix. In many countries and languages like French and Spanish, this name is often said Bea.
Okay, that's enough. We're going with Bea. Bea has amazing skins like either Nico style. I think I have both of them. Never mind. Also, the arch villain is pretty cool, but I personally rock her best skin, which is Mega Beetle Bea. Okay, enough on her skins and the lecture. Let's go right into the match and show you why she's so broken. So I'm just going to show you my gameplay of the matches leading up to me getting her rank 25. Now I'll go over how to play her right and how I achieved rank 25 easily. I'm just going to throw this out there. 2 hours before I got her rank 25, she was only at 600 trophies, so I got 150 trophies easily in 2 hours with her. Comes down to a simple combination of things. The right map to play her on, not absolutely garbage teammates, and just having good aim and dodges, and then you'll be okay. I'm playing Knockout, and usually we shouldn't have a support brawler here, and yes, I am pushing her with randoms because I do not care and nobody's on. And here, the first thing I do is just immediately try to go for this Colt. And I do end up getting a few hits off him and getting the kill when he's in the bushes off my screen. I know it gets tempting to tap fire with Bea, but please do not tap fire with Bea. But that does not mean you should not be using as many shots as possible. Since she does only have one reload bar, you should be using constant shots. Make sure you're using your shots quickly as long as you're taking a tiny bit of time to focus on aiming your shots and you're not just straight up pushing the other person. I'm going to say here, don't usually use your super like this, but since it was a 1v1 and I needed the extra damage fast or I'd die, I just used it. When you use your super, try to have it hit as many brawlers as possible, or if someone's escaping on low HP, you can use that as well. For the build, run Honey Molasses, run the shield whenever you have your big sting. For your gears, you can run damage, and then you can either run shield or health. It's up to you. I had a decent shot at winning this if Piper didn't have a homing missile, so for that reason we lost here. You can play whatever lane you want. Middle lane is probably the best for her as long as you don't get jumped on. Here, I'm going to try to get this Colt low. Ends up getting me low, so I have to drop back. I used my Honey Molasses as a shield of shots, and then I just quickly kill him. Once I see that I hit him with my super charging up, then I just go for the quick other shot real fast. Here, I'm going to try to help out my teammate a little bit. I do slow her down to cancel out the hypercharge effects, and I go into the super, but it goes away, so... The great thing about Bea is you can easily 1v1 with her, and she's good in a lot of game modes too, for a lot of different reasons. And that was an easy win, really. Like, her big sting just does so much damage and is so broken. And she gets a 35% shield, which I think is a little bit too much for her. But that's just what makes her the greatest underrated brawler. I did lose a match here, so this is not my match for 750. For Bea, I would try to take out the long-range brawlers for your teammates, so that way they don't have to deal with them. Definitely just play a little bit more passive and keep your range and distance between each brawlers. Here, I'm going to try to pick off this Nani if I can, but he's not really getting close enough for the range. So I'm just going to hope that he makes a mistake and just tries to come towards me like that. Now, Nani does have a little bit more range than me, so I do just try to dodge his shots a little bit and just play a little bit more aggressive so I can inch closer to him. You never want to run straight at someone. You want to kind of dodge back and forth and slowly diagonally get towards them. I just picked off that Gene. I have no idea what he was doing there. But 5,000 damage when you have your damage gear on is absolutely insane. And then the Nani just makes a stupid dodge. He wasn't winning that anyway, so I just kill him. Bea is really good for area control, so you want to make sure you're using her super wisely and her gadget, so that way you can get out of really bad situations, or you can even potentially press up or wait for your teammates to come press up with you. There's just a stupid mistake there. The Nani just teleported and kind of killed us all. It's whatever though. Let's get right back into it. I'm going to try to play a little bit more aggressive this round to see if I can get a free kill and just make it a 3v2, which would be much nicer. I couldn't tell if the Nani just teleported there or something. His super just disappeared. When you're playing Bea, remember that her shots move a little bit slower, so you want to lead your shots a lot more in front of enemies than you would with Piper or Byron. I see they have a Lily on the other team here, so I'm going to make sure I don't try to push too much in these bushes or I know I'm going to die. So I have a quick chance to do that right here, and then the Shelly just pops out of nowhere, so I kind of stay back here and make sure the Lily doesn't attack me. I just try to get the Fang low so me and the Belle can pinch him, and we successfully do that, and now we don't know where the Lily is, so we're just waiting. And she was just overcamming by the Belle, and I get a free kill off that. So no matter what brawler it is, even if it's Poco, if you have another brawler and you guys are 2v1ing that brawler, you are 100% going to win. Bea does most of the damage, and the other person's just there for a little bit extra DPS. We get rushed by the Fang, and we trade just barely, which is honestly surprising. I should have won that. This Fang is just horrible. So now we just spectate this Stu and hope that he clutches this. I'm hoping the Belle wins the 1v1 against the Shelly. She should. I hope the Lily didn't Shadow Realm, as she didn't. She's still there. Okay, before Belle died, she placed down her lock-on thing on the Shelly, but he just rushes right in and gets one-tapped. I don't know why this Stu is shooting at me. I should have lost to that Fang and I traded. He's just mad for no reason. So 2, potentially 3 are in this left bush. They're all 3 over here. So we can all just pinch and slowly get closer to them and just try to hit our shots. The vision gear wouldn't be a terrible idea for Bea, but since she reloads pretty quickly, we kind of already see them for long enough, so I don't think you need the vision gear. You need to make sure you're watching everywhere on the field too and not just focusing on one brawler, because you basically have infinite ammo just with a shot cooldown, so you can easily shoot at another brawler or 2 brawlers at the same time. I don't think our Stu has ever played the game before because Lily cannot possibly get down there that fast with her Shadow Realm. I don't even think she has one left. Now it just comes down to who dodges better or who shoots better, and my aim is on top right now. I don't know how I didn't hit that shot right there. She must have Shadow Realm. Oh yeah, she definitely had a Shadow Realm. And we just finished off the kill, and that's a free win, getting us to rank 25, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we did get to rank 25, and that was actually pretty easy. If I decided to show you my battle log here, then you would have seen that it's basically all wins. I think I had probably a 90% win rate. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try to post more often. That's my fault for not posting too much.